Jay say what time he'd be round?
Said about 12. You know what brothers are like.
And he's bringing that shirt, isn't he?
Stop worrying. Jayesh has been a Leeds fan all his life.
I'm not worrying. I just want to make sure we beat that lot next door.
It'll be no contest. You wait and see.
I bet they've got half their items already.
They'd better hadn't have. The agreement was we don't start until 12. I'll get it.
Right.
Right. This is war. They've got pump action, water guns.
Ah, breakfast, great. I wondered who was knocking at the door. Oh, sorry. You'll find, amongst other things, that I love my food.
So I see. So what happens now, Neil?
Now?
I want to see you every day.
So do I.
It's not going to be like that, though, is it? We have to be practical.
Oh, let's think about practicalities later, shall we?
It's going to be difficult, finding time to be together.
We'll find a way. I'm not going to lose you now.
We'll have to start packing soon.
Eat your breakfast, darling. Let's enjoy the time we have left.
I've got a better idea.
Oh?
Let's stay on. I could call home.
Say what?
I don't know, I'll think of something. I'll say there's another horse sale.
You sure?
Neil, I don't want to go back yet. I want to be with you.
What are you doing that for?
I'm going out.
And where are you going that you need to brush your jacket?
It's Seth's first shoot this afternoon. He asked me to do a bit of beating for him.
Oh, that was good of him.
Yeah, well, he's always been all right as Seth.
What time's it start?
I'm going to be there at 12. Why?
I was wondering if you'd look after Peter for half an hour while I go up and see Kathy.
Yeah.
I could always ask Lorraine.
No, it's all right.
Glad you found something to do, even if it is just a couple of hours. Are they paying much?
Well, what the paying's not important. I've been asked. That's worth a lot more.
I'll swing for them. I really will.
Go for it.
Gotcha! Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
What are you doing here?
Industrial injury. I can't work.
Well, you look all right to me.
Thanks for your sympathy.
Jack, get it under the tap. You're not concentrating on what you're doing. Your mind's elsewhere.
It's only a nick. Screwdriver slip.
And you're lucky. You know what can happen if you don't keep your mind on your work. Look what happened to Mark.
Well, I can't help it, Sarah. Not something you can just switch off.
Well, you're going to have to.
I never, ever thought I'd be in the position where my own mother was holding an axe over me head.
Look, she only wants what's due to her. She's kept this family and this farm together for years.
Well, I'll not deny that. And I'll not say I want for anything. It's just that... Well, I mean, there has to be a way of giving her the money she's entitled to without having to sell up.
Couldn't we use some of the money Henry left?
Well, there's not enough. Anyway, we need that for running costs.
Well, what's going to happen when it's all gone?
Well, we might have sorted something out by then. Might be letting the cottage next door permanently or something.
So what do we do?
We might have to sell some land.
Oh, Jack, you don't think we're just putting off the inevitable, do you?
Look, Sarah, the last option, the very last option I'll consider is selling up.
What possessed them to paint the door?
Stupidity.
Alcohol.
Well, to be fair, it was only Dave, but we thought we'd blame all of them.
Only fair, wasn't it?
Yep. So can you see why we want to win the challenge now?
No. I just think you're sinking to that level.
No, we're not, Mark. We're trying to flatten their egos a bit.
We've said we would now. Anyway, if we back out, we'll never live it down.
Right, so what do we need? We need a Leeds United Championship shirt from last time they won.
Yeah, a tricycle, a pair of genuine Lancashire clogs.
In Yorkshire?
A policeman's helmet. We haven't got to buy any of them, and we've got 4 hours from 12 o'clock. First one back with the goodies wins.
This is really stupid.
Maybe, but we're involved now. And seeing as you're here, you may as well lend us a hand.
You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Just tell them where to get off.
Oh, Mark, we've got to live near these people for a year or so. We can't go around ignoring them.
There's respect at stake here.
Yeah, and you owe me one. Your exams. Who covered to Joe for you?
We've already got the shirt. Jayesh is bringing it, my brother.
So he's involved too?
He doesn't know it yet.
So you're in then?
Yeah, go on.
Great.
But I'm not getting the clogs.
Everything all right with you and Chris?
Yeah, fine. He's entertaining clients at the shoot today. Tonight probably as well.
Oh, right. Well, why don't you come down to the wine bar? Have a bite to eat, drink.
Yeah, okay. I hear Lorraine's been staying up at your place.
It's worked out that way, yes.
What does Carol say about that?
Well, she doesn't mind, actually. Oh, you know, kids that age, it's more fun staying at somebody else's house.
And Michael?
Kathy, Michael had nowhere else to go.
Why do I get the feeling you take him in even if he had?
What are you driving at, Kathy Tate?
Come on, Lynn, you've always fancied Michael.
That's unfair.
It is true.
It's not the reason I took him in.
Yeah, I know that.
Besides, now's not the time to pursue any interest I might have in Michael Fellman, believe me. What are you talking about?
Jack and Sarah letting our place over Christmas.
Letting it? Who to?
Anyone who wants it. It's sort of a trial, see what the demand is.
Things must be really bad if they're thinking of doing that.
Yeah. Means we're gonna have to go next door and spend Christmas with the Wrinkleys.
I'll get it.
Oh, well, I don't mind that so much. I mean, if it helps, I'll make my own arrangements for Christmas.
Come on, you can't leave me in there on my own.
Jayesh has brought the shirt.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
This is Rachel and this is Mark, her brother.
There you go.
Cheers.
They've rubbed you in for this then, have they?
Yeah, looks like it.
He volunteered as soon as he knew you were helping.
Me?
I meant to explain, Jayesh, there needs to be 4 of us.
You must be joking. I grew out of student games years ago.
That's what happens when you become a senior house officer. You lose your sense of humour.
No, you just grow up.
Oh, please, we really need your help.
Well, as soon as you put it like that, okay.
Great.
I'll just have to make a quick phone call.
Well, what are you waiting for? Come on.
Okay.
Seems like a good bloke.
I thought so.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, come on.
Everything going as planned, Seth?
Up to now, Mr. Tate. We'll start beating up in about 5 minutes.
Good.
Yeah, I'd expected to see you up here before,
Yeah, it's the golf driving range. Joe and I can't decide whether to include it in the next phase.
Isn't Neil coming in on that one with you? What does he say about it?
I don't know. I'm not seeing him until tomorrow. He and Kim are at some horse sales.
Weren't you expecting them back today?
They found another sale in the area.
So, you're a loose end, basically.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I know you. You see a free 5 minutes, you fill it with work.
I'd just like to get as much done as I can, that's all.
Relax now, enjoy the shooting. Come out with the clients later.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, you can't sit in all night waiting for Kim to phone.
Right, Jason and me will get the clogs. You guys get the tricycle.
4 hours, okay?
We won't need that long.
Who gets the policeman's helmet?
Well, anybody. It doesn't matter if we get 2, does it?
We're lucky to find one.
Shut up, Mark.
Come on.
Hang on. I hate to put a dampener on things, but where are we going to find a pair of genuine Lancashire clogs in Leeds?
You'll find out. Come on.
Where are we going?
To see a student friend of mine. Comes from Rochdale. Loves clog dancing.
Ah.
Thank you. I won't be long.
No rush. Got all day.
It's years of conditioning. I'm used to being up at the crack of dawn to see to the horses.
I love the way you do that.
So where are we going for lunch?
Oh, I thought we might stroll into town, find a cosy little restaurant.
Sounds good to me.
This is wonderful. Not having to worry about holding hands in public or talking to you.
I know. Pity it won't last.
Oh, that's tomorrow. Let's just enjoy today, huh?
So what are you studying?
Law.
All right. You might be able to help me with a problem that I've got.
Well, I can try.
I'm being evicted from my house over Christmas.
I thought your family owned the house.
Well, they do.
Well, then my advice is steer clear of ill feeling. Toe the line.
What sort of advice is that?
Practical and sensible, I suppose.
Hey, just what we're looking for. This is great. Yeah, this'll do. Hi. Does this belong to you?
Yes.
It's a nice bike, isn't it?
It's a lovely bike, yeah.
Well, there you go. I didn't know it belonged to the kid.
What do you do for an uncle, Mark? Steal chocolate from babies?
When I think how I used to try and juggle all my business interests, makes me shudder, I can tell you.
Oh, I don't know, Alan. The man's fit enough.
Oh, I'm fit, Frank. Nasty, vital. But I must say, it certainly took its toll. You know, the wool pack, the restaurant, the fish farm,
Michael?
all the...
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm helping out.
Not on this shoot, you're not.
I was told I was needed.
The day I need something from you, lad, will be a sad day. Now I want you off my property. Do you understand? Do you hear me?
I suggest you do as you're told, Michael.
I'm doing nobody any harm.
I wouldn't give you the chance. Now, are you going to leave, or am I going to escort you off my land? Move!
They shouldn't be back yet. Can you see anyone?
The coast looks clear to me. Why?
Well, if they see us coming back early with these, they'll think we've been cheating.
But we have been cheating. You knew where we could find a pair of clogs when you suggested them for the treasure hunt.
That's not cheating, that's using your brain.
Oh, well, I'm not going to quibble. I'm on your side.
That's nice to know. Thanks for coming to help today. I haven't kept you from anything, have I?
Well, there was a heart and lung transplant I had to oversee.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
So you have got a sense of humour after all.
I'm sorry if I was a bit pompous earlier. I must be tired. I was on call last night. And San gets on my nerves sometimes.
It's all right. Sisters can be terrible creatures. Come on, I'll make you a cup of tea.
Oh, right, thanks. Neil, I'm wanted in reception.
Frank?
Who knows?
Well, you better go.
Won't be a minute.
Thank you.
You old romantic.
You like them?
I think they're lovely. Thank you. When did you order them?
This morning when you were getting ready.
You should put them in water, really. I think there's a vase in the room. You're very good at this, aren't you?
And what?
This. Hotel, gifts.
Well, I don't make a habit of it, if that's what you mean.
No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, I'm having a wonderful time. Thank you.
Ah, Chris. Is Seth about?
He was just behind me. Is everything all right?
No, it isn't. I want to know what Michael Feldman was doing on this shoot, and I just hope Seth's got a few good answers.
It was all rather unfortunate.
You'd think the boy would have had some respect for his mother's feelings, at least. Ah, Seth. Seth, were you responsible for Michael Feldman being on this shoot?
Aye, is there a problem?
Well, you are aware of his part in the home farm robbery?
I've got to get my beaters from somewhere, Mr. Turner. If I have to ask them all first off if they've done aught wrong, I'd have nobody here.
You must have had some doubt about his suitability in the light of what's happened. And if you checked with me first, we could have avoided all this.
Avoided what?
The need to throw him off the property.
Why, what's he done wrong?
There's the little matter of the terms of his bail, Seth. He's not supposed to go near home farm land.
Now look, I know naught about bail and whatnot, so if I'm speaking out of turn, you'll have to forgive me. But I've always known Michael Feldman to be an hard worker.
You're missing the point.
And all I see is a lad who's down on his luck, wants to earn a few bob and chance to do something useful.
Really, Seth?
So if it's wrong to give somebody an helping hand when they need it, just because they made one mistake, then I'm wrong. But I'm proud on it.
Come on, come on.
We don't have much time left.
Well, neither do they.
Listen, thanks a lot for coming round again. It was really nice of you.
I didn't have much choice, remember?
What would you have been doing instead?
Oh, I don't know, I'd probably be in bed asleep. It's all going maternity, you know. Never a moment's rest.
What a martyr. Listen, you're always welcome round after a shift. One of us will make you a cup of tea.
How about something a bit more substantial?
You must be kidding.
Oh, no!
Yes! Come on, Mark!
Hold on, time's not up yet.
We've got all the items!
Not yet, you haven't. Here they come.
Come on!
Come on!
Yeah! Told you we'd thrash you!
You cheated, that's plastic.
No, you didn't specify genuine policeman's helmet.
Looks like you owe us a newly painted door.
No, we don't. We won.
What?
Chris, will you keep your arm still?
It's the other one you should be watching.
Ow!
Serves you right.
Tried to persuade Dad to come out tonight. Think he misses Kim?
Did he say so?
No, but he wouldn't, would he?
He really does worship the ground she walks on, doesn't he?
Oh, I think it's mutual.
There. What would you do without me, hey?
Go buttonless, probably. I won't be late. This bunch are not exactly disco crazy. They'll probably want their Horlicks before 11 o'clock.
It's a good job they can't hear you or they place their orders elsewhere.
So, what are you doing tonight?
I thought I'd go to the Woolpack ceiling.
You never mentioned it.
You never asked.
Would you have told me?
I wouldn't have kept it from you, if that's what you mean, Chris. Why would you sooner I didn't go?
No, no. Go. Enjoy yourself. I intend to.
Thanks, love.
What's she doing here?
Ask her.
Hello, Carol. Begged him to take her back, did you?
It's nice to see you too, Archie.
Played on his sympathy, no doubt.
Mr. Turner asked me to come back, as a matter of fact. Thanks, love. Now, can I get you a drink?
An orange juice. I can't believe Turner sometimes. He knows she's trouble. Ah, Seth. Thank you for your efforts today. It was a very successful day. That's what we should be on about. World famine. If we've got any conscience at all, we'd choke on every mouthful we took. And that's your latest crusade, Archie. Don't tell me. You've read an article. There's people in the world dying of starvation, and you're shooting food out at the sky for fun. Archie, you know as well as I do there are agencies set up to help the unfortunate sort of people you mentioned. Carol, I'll be through the back if I need you.
Give me 4 bottles of white, please, Carol. What's up with you?
He's worried about the starving of the world.
Quite right, too. It should be everybody's concern.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not. It's left to individuals like you. And knowing you, Archie, this time next week it'll be abandoned budgerigars or something.
You know, the older I get, the more I realise people just don't care.
It's our birthday soon, and you'll be a little bit older, so what we're going to do about it?
Well, I feel at the moment nothing.
We've got to do something.
Why? Who cares? I mean, ask yourself that. Who's really bothered?
Well, why don't you both have a little celebration in here?
Yeah. We'll get Carol to persuade Turner to give us free drinks.
I'm sorry?
Well, you've obviously got some influence with him, haven't you? After getting your job back after your performance. Me and Nick are still waiting for an apology from you.
Robert says, can you go up later and switch his light out?
Did you hear me?
Robert's light, yeah.
Oh, come on, love. Worrying about it isn't going to make it any better.
Look, Sarah, Ma's home next week. We're supposed to have reached a decision by then.
We will, you'll see.
Well, that's just it, love. I don't see where we're going to get the money from that she needs.
Well, hasn't Joe got any ideas?
Well, if he has, he's said nothing.
He should be sharing this with you.
Oh, he's not trying to dodge the issue. I mean, he's as baffled as I am.
Hey, I see Carol's back in the bar. What's the story there?
Alan offered her job back. Simple as that.
Does that mean you'll be having Lorraine back here to help?
Who knows?
She really seems to relate to you, doesn't she, Lorraine? More so than to Carol, I'd say.
Oh, I don't know. I think they've got a lot closer lately.
It's been so difficult having a daughter who's a bit of a rebel.
Things aren't always what they seem, you know, Cathy.
What is going on there, Lynn? I mean, if anyone knows, you should.
I can't tell you. You or anybody.
It sounds pretty serious. OK, I won't pry. You can handle it, though, yeah?
I think so.
I'm always here if you need me.
I tell you what you can help me with. Archie and Seth's birthday. I want to organise a surprise party.
Yes, brilliant.
Oh.
29. They used to look at people that were 29 and think they were ancient. How old are you this time then? 93?
I'm as old as my tongue and a little bit older than my teeth, wherever they are.
Carol, pop down and put another barrel on for me, would you?
Yes, of course, Mr. Turner.
And Carol, don't listen to anything our friend over there says. I asked you back here because you're good at your job and because what's past is past, right?
Thanks, Mr. Turner.
Alan, what's the game taking her back and after all the trouble she caused for me and Nick reporting us at social?
If you remember, Archie, I took appropriate action at the time.
Well, a fat lot of good that's done. She's back.
Archie, the true mark of a civilised person is their capacity for forgiveness. Now, I think Carol's in need of a bit of sympathy and understanding right now, don't you?
Well, what's up with you?
I'm not sure. It was Lynn who alerted me to it. It's some trouble with Lorraine, I think.
Oh, you're not having her back and all.
Well, that's up to Lynn.
That young Lorraine's been stopping with Lynn for ages. There's something not right there. Do you know what I reckon?
What?
I reckon she's found some dad about Carol.
Nonsense. Such as what?
Such as she's not a real mother.
Really, Seth?
No. Go on, Seth.
That young lass has always had an abandoned look about her, as if she'd been abandoned at some time. I've seen that look on young rabbits that have been abandoned. They grow up looking...
Abandoned?
Aye.
You'll be telling us next that Carol found her in the bulrushes.
Stranger things have happened.
Who would know better about that than the illegitimate son of old Squire Verney? And look what a load of rubbish that turned out to be.
What do you mean rubbish? He took you in.
Fraudster.
This Leonard Kempinski. We don't really think he's taking Ma for a ride, do you?
After her money, you mean? If you ask me, Annie's too wily an old bird to fall for anything like that.
Yeah? You want a beer?
No.
You do really know how much I value your opinion, don't you?
That's all it can ever be, though, Jack. An opinion.
How do you mean?
Well, whatever you decide really isn't up to me, is it?
Well, you're not saying you don't care either way.
Well, of course not. But you've lived here all your life. I haven't. It's your decision. Yours and Joe's more than it is mine.
I see what you mean, but... Just tell me something. Do you see us doing something else? I mean, I don't know what. Something other than farming.
I love you. And whatever you decide, you can count on my support. Whether we struggle to make the farm pay, or whether we sell up, you can rely on me to be there.
I don't know how much that means to me.
Now, can you stop worrying?
Wish it was that easy. And whatever we do decide, it's going to probably change the course of our whole lives. I don't mind telling you, Sarah, this one's got me beat.